welcome to another week of the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge 2024. We have week 31, and as always, I will show you my collage and tell you a fairy tale at the end of this video. Let's start with the first prompt. It's an architectural element, and I chose the Holstein Tor. I will explain a little bit later why, with its towers and the gate. Then we have stained paper. I chose this coffee stained paper here with the music notes. And then a doll or a toy. How can it be different? Of course, it will be again our little hedgehog and the little bear that some of you, if you have seen my previous videos, have met already, and they will be, of course, be part of the adventure at the end of this video again. So as a next thing, we have something in vibrant red. And this is a wrapper for marzipan. When I was in Germany, I bought a big box of these marzipan. It comes from a city nearby Hamburg, Lübeck. My father grew up there, and you can see we ate already a lot. Sorry for the light in the picture, but here you can see this is the same gate, like a city gate, like in the photo here. This is the Holstein Tor or Holstein Gate, and this is also on the packaging. And then as the next two prompts, or the prompt and the bonus, it's something imaginary and a piece of coloring in page. And I thought I combine it with this coloring in page is a monster, something we imagine, and the coloring in page. And maybe I will even add this little bat into the collage. Okay, I will go do some fussy cutting, and then I will be back with you in a second. And here they are, the monster and the bat. And here I also cut out the hedgehog and the bear. They are stickers actually, and I'm not 100% sure yet if I would like to fussy cut them or just use them as a sticker. For the ones who are new today, I am always using a 4x6" base for my collages. It's the postcard size, and I'm sending them to my mom in Germany every week. She is collecting postcards, and from the beginning of the Margarete Miller Challenge, that's what I have done, and she has enjoyed receiving from me. Okay, this is the Lübecker Holstein Tor. It's a old city gate, and I thought I'd take this as a base, and then on top I would like to have the stained paper, the music notes. Just tearing it using my metal ruler. And then I thought I would like to have it behind the top roof of the tower, and for that I'm using my craft knife to really carefully make cuts, triangle cuts on the top here, so that I will be able to slide the paper, the stained paper, underneath the towers. You can see it's a very, very slow process. I'm very careful because it often happens for me if I'm too fast that I'm ripping the paper, because the paper is just normal copy paper, and it's so thin that if I pull it too roughly, you can see even there it is tearing a tiny little bit. But if I pull it too quickly, that I will destroy the paper. But I think that will work. Let's have a look. And I think I also would like to make a cut around the bush here on the bottom, because I thought I would like to have the monster on the left side and maybe even something of the wrapping paper, and I would like to not cover up the bush but actually put it behind there. Okay, let's see how it looks. Let's see how it works. Yeah, but maybe even the tower. Yeah, there, the little one with the green roof. Yeah, that's how I like it. That all three of them are on top of it. Yeah, and here the foot of the little monster can go behind it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, and I will use the bat. I like that they are little friends together, like the little friend, like with the bear and the hedgehog. And I have to decide what I want to do with this red wrapper. I definitely would like to have the marzipan thing there, and hedgehog and bear on the other side, I think. But what do I do with the red? Like, the red is, in the moment, it doesn't really make any real sense. Sometimes I find it difficult. Do you know this? Like, that you really feel a little bit stuck with where the items should go, the different prompts should go? Leave me a comment. I would like to hear from you. I have an idea. I will use this hole punch and make lots of little circles that I will use as little flowers for this flower bed in the front. And yeah, I think that is an idea that works. But I think it's time for our fairy tale. Maybe it's time for you to grab a coffee or a tea and listen to the fairy tale about the little hedgehog and the little bear. Here they are, ready for their third adventure. I hope you will enjoy. Once upon a time, in a sun-dappled attic, nestled within a weathered oak toy chest, lived Teddy, the soft toy bear, and his friend Quill, the plush hedgehog. Teddy, with his soft paws and round belly, was a very friendly bear, even though his honey-colored fur looked as if it had seen better days. Quill, despite being a hedgehog, was as cuddly as can be, with pink cheeks and a tiny black nose. Their previous adventures had gifted them with two magical items: a golden compass with intricate engravings that could transport them to any destination they desired, and a shimmering patch that, when pinned to their fur, allowed them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, rendering them invisible. One lazy afternoon, as dust motes danced in the sunbeams, Teddy and Quill were rummaging through a box of forgotten trinkets. Amidst the jumble of marbles and old buttons, Quill's paws brushed against something smooth and crinkly. He pulled out a bright red wrapper, its foil surface gleaming with golden letters that spelled Niederegger Marzipan. "Oh, Teddy!" Quill exclaimed, his eyes wide with excitement. "I have heard tales of this delicious treat from the old music box. They come from a place called Lübeck." Teddy's button eyes sparkled with curiosity. "Well then, my dear friend, shall we embark on another adventure?" With a nod of agreement, Teddy pulled out the golden compass. As they both touched its surface, they whispered, "Lübeck," and in a swirl of golden light, they vanished from the attic. When the light faded, Teddy and Quill found themselves at the base of an enormous brick structure. The Holstentor, Lübeck's nearly 1,000-year-old medieval city gate, loomed above them, its twin spires reaching towards the cloud. The green patina of its copper roof contrasting beautifully with the red bricks. As they marveled at the sight, an old melody drifted through the air. Intrigued, Teddy and Quill followed the sound, their plush paws patting softly on the cobblestone streets. The melody led them to a vast field on the outskirts of the city. Bright red poppies swayed gently in the breeze, their petals as vivid as the wrapper that had brought them here. In the center of the sea of red stood two peculiar figures. One was a monster, tall and bulky, with round eyes and a friendly smile. The other was a bat, nervously flying back and forth above his friend. Both were completely white, as if they had stepped out of the pages of an unfinished coloring book. As Teddy and Quill crept closer, they overheard the monster and bat arguing. "I should guard the brush," the monster insisted, its voice surprisingly gentle for its size. "I'm bigger and stronger." "But I can fly," the bat countered, flapping its wings for emphasis. "I can keep it out of reach." Curious about the brush they spoke of, Teddy and Quill pinned on their invisibility patches. They crept closer, now completely hidden amongst the poppies. The monster sighed, its shoulders slumping. "It doesn't matter who guards it if we can't use it. Without color, our world will remain dull and lifeless." The bat nodded solemnly. "If only we could defeat the wizard who stole our colors and reclaim the magical paintbrush." Teddy and Quill exchanged glances. They knew they had to help. Becoming visible again, they introduced themselves and offered their assistance. Using the compass, they located the wizard's lair, a gloomy castle atop a barren hill. With their invisibility patches, they snuck past thorny vines and watchful crows, and inside they found the wizard sleeping, the magical paintbrush clutched in his gnarled hands. With great care, Quill used his soft spines to tickle the wizard's nose, causing him to sneeze. As his grip loosens, Teddy snatched the brush, and they raced back to the poppy field where the monster and bat waited anxiously. With a flourish, Teddy handed over the brush. The monster and bat touched it together, and a burst of color exploded from its tip. The plain white figures were transformed. The monster became a patchwork of blues and greens, while the bat shimmered in shades of purple and silver. The color spread across their land, bringing life and vibrancy to everything it touched. As a token of their gratitude, the monsters and bat presented Teddy and Quill with a box of enchanted Lübecker marzipan. "These will never run out," the bat explained, "and each piece will taste of your happiest memories." With fond farewells and promises to visit again, Teddy and Quill used their compass to return home. As they snuggled into their toy chest, enjoying a piece of magical marzipan, they smiled at each other, already dreaming of their next colorful adventure. So, the end of the story brings us to the end of the video. Let's go over the prompts one more time. An architectural element are the towers and the gate. The stained paper is the coffee stained paper with the melody on the top. Toy is the hedgehog and the little bear. Something in vibrant red and the imaginary monster white as a coloring in page. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to hear more of the fairy tales, please subscribe, press the notification bell, and I hope to see you soon. For today, I wish you a wonderful day. Bye for now.